I'm shaking they boobies like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like quake. The haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm breaking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Y'all witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance, homie, on two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now I'm a ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gon' need your bird. Cause I'm a pro, make you bend your back low, then the pound it real bad, just like the percolate.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah.
Girl, wobble it, and I'ma gobble it. I see you moving your head, go ahead, bobble it. We can cradle the bed, I'm straight racking it. The girl say, man, like the racket shit. Damn, I'm so explicit, but I can't help it, my flow ridiculous. Boy, got a gift like it gotta be Christmas. Swag on this like it gotta be gifted. The girls brought cameras, and they want pictures, and they gon' frame them to see that. Let a little bit while I'm saying my scriptures. Cause I leave you holy like you pray in the temple. One beat, I move with the letter of a pencil. And my won't miss you, good night kiss you. Take a damn back, cause you got pistol. And I don't think Donnie pick her up these issues.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah.
Is this thing on? Word.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we don't sleep. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free.
So
what? I keep them rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real, if you don't know me, keep it playing with my bros. It look clean, don't it? Watched it the other day, watch how you lean on it. Keep me some 501 jeans on it, roll up bigger than King Kong's fingers and burn them things down to they stingers. You a class clown, and if I skip for the day, I'm with your chick smoking gray.
You know what? It's like I'm 17 again. Peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case, trying to find a hella taste. Oh my God, I'm on the chase. Chevy, it's getting kinda heavy. Irrelevant, selling it, dipping away. Time keeps slipping away. Zipping the safe, flipping for pay. Tipping like I'm dripping in paint. Up front, folk, like a leaf, put the in
So
the J.
what, we get drunk. So what, we don't sleep. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free. And I don't even care. Long as me and my team in here, it's gonna be some green in the air. Tell 'em, Mac.
Blowing everywhere we going, and now you knowin' when I step right up. Get my lighter so I can light up.
That's how it should be done. Soon as you thinking you're down, find how to turn things around. Now things are looking up.
From the ground up, pound up this Taylor gang. So turn my sound up and mount up and do my thing.
Now I'm chillin', fresh out of class, feeling like I'm on my own and I could probably own a building. Got my own car, no job, no children. Had a size project, me and Mac killed it.
THC, MAC, DE.
What up?
HD3, it's me. This is us. We gon' fuss and we gon' fight and we gon' roll.
What up, boys? Yo, how come nobody told me? Very quiet. I don't know. I was very, very quiet. I know you guys have said difficult to hear, at least when music's going and whatnot, but dude, I think I was really quiet before. Big time quiet. What am I drinking? La Calam oat milk double latte. This one is insanely good. Like, I'm not a big fan of all those different all those different cappuccino, this and that drinks. This one's awesome, man. The oat milk makes it like pretty light. Yeah, I don't know. It's really, really good, man. Why not normal coffee? I don't like normal coffee. I don't like the taste of normal coffee. I'm just not a coffee person. I never was. But my God, once I got into like cappuccinos and like the actual caffeine kick and whatnot, my God. Wow, I don't know how I was missing out on that, man. Red Bull or Monster all day, every day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't like the taste of that stuff. And realistically, up until about college, after college, up until about a couple years ago, I was like zero caffeine, man, like none. And once I hit some caffeine, I was like, oh my God, this is what I've been missing. I'm like, my brain just starts firing on all cylinders when I got some caffeine in me. So, yeah, big fan of that. Anyway, what up? What up? The real world does it to you. True. Dude, I was always just like Mr. Energy, but I mean, this is just a whole new version, man. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I like it. Anyway, what up? So yeah, no games today. No games Friday. All this stuff is going to be starting up on Saturday. But I do want to go over what we got going on coming up. I want to go over like complete details. If you guys have not seen already, the newsletter for the week dropped at 3 p.m. So you guys should have that. Z, what's up? What up, my guy? So we're going to go through that. I have that right here. There's a free pack in there. A couple other tidbits. The usual. But yeah, man. We'll go over that. I'll answer any questions you guys have going into the event. Again, games are going to start Saturday. 4:30 p.m. Eastern, I believe. 4 or 4:30? Let's see. 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. All right, so Cleveland, LA Chargers kicks off at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. If you guys have not done so already, and we'll go over it in the newsletter, and I did link to the Discord in the newsletter and where you got to do it at. But you guys can also submit a bracket to me. It's going to be $10K to get in. We'll talk about how much is going to go out for that. But again, we have 10 people in it already. That's 100K, which is going to be 150K after I add to the top. And we're going to do 70, 20, 10 for top 3. All right. So a couple different things, right? So we have just in general, this whole event, it's going to be a mix, right? We're going to have our bracket event. It's going to go straight into March Madness, and we're going to have, as March Madness starts off in about 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, we are going to have not the teams like we usually did in the past, but for finishing in the salaried Survivor League or contest, whatever, that we're going to be paying attention to over the next couple weeks, you guys are going to pick up an NCAA team from that, all right? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put up a cash prize pool, and you're going to get to cheer for your team. And if you finish, I guess we'll do probably like a top 2 or top 1 or 2, and we'll have some actual cash. We'll probably do a little bit more. Probably do like a top 2 cash prize, and then we'll have some credits and things after that for the actual NCAA team. So that'll give us a little bit more to root for as we jump in to that season. But March 4th is Saturday. That is when it's going to kick off. That's when all of the games, the first round, the 16 games are going to kick off for us. Saturday and Sunday are going to be the first 16. So we're going to have 8 games Saturday, 8 games Sunday. If you haven't seen, go to the homepage, go to the very top, wherever on the site. You'll see all the matchups at the very top. As the first round concludes, Sunday night, we are going to open up the daily games. So we're going to have daily games on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. Monday, Wednesday. Why is that doing that? That was weird. Monday, Wednesday is going to be Wednesday are going to be the round 2 games. Friday is going to be round 3. The following Monday is going to be basically the final 4. And then the final is going to be on that Wednesday. The Wednesday is going to be the 15th. That's going to be the final, March 15th, the final game for our bracket. And then the following day, that Thursday, March 16th, will be NCAA March Madness. Will kick off then. All right, so everyone will have their teams. We'll have a bunch of credits, fun stuff from everything we did, from the 2 Survivor contests that we're going to go over here in a bit. Plus, if you did pay the 10K and you jumped in with me and the other 10 that we have so far, we are going to have a bunch of, we're just going to have the typical pick a team to win throughout the bracket. And top 3 will take home credits from that. 10K from Blue God for sorry for your loss. I got to get those 10K coins. Yeah, we'll figure that out. It doesn't have to be from Blue. We'll figure that out. We'll get that all figured out here. But like I said, man, make sure you guys are always getting this. This is what we're going to be going through here in a minute. This is this is a live look at the newsletter. All right, so hopefully you have the proper email. This is the first one I put out in about 3 weeks as I've been working on tutorials and all that. But again, we're going to go through this real quick. I'm not going to be on super long today. We'll do this. I'll answer any questions. And we'll get ready for Friday. Friday, I'm going to come back. Friday, we're going to try to do a cleanup on making sure everybody's into the Survivor contest before those kick off on Saturday. Make sure everybody who wants to have their put a bracket in for 10K or whatever, we'll make sure everyone can get in. Friday, we'll do a little bit of cleanup on that, and then Saturday is going to kick everything off. So, lovable, appreciate it, man, but we'll figure all that stuff out on Friday. All right, so if you're trying to scrape together 10K, if you're trying to do that, you want to get in before Friday, get your missions rolling. All right, there's a ton of credits and things you can get in through missions. Do that, sell some. I don't know, you can figure it out. We'll get everybody in by Friday. Make sure we have a nice little gamut of nice little setup of people so that we can get in and and have some fun with the couple little games. So, let's go over what we got, all right? Sorry for your loss. Put your bracket in. I'll be paying for it. That's nice. Look at you. Look at you. The other thing. A lot of people were asking about past broadcasts. So, I went and I looked. Twitch actually put out this new DMCA thing, this new if you have copyrighted material, all the music, like stuff I play, they have this new toggle. It basically makes it so that if they do notice something, it'll automatically, you can play it, but it'll automatically get rid of the VOD later. Okay, I can see it, I can turn it back on, but what I would say is if you guys miss a show and you're trying to catch back up, go on YouTube, because YouTube just blocks it in like Russia or whatever, but it's all there, all right? So go find the YouTube, go under the live stuff, and you'll be able to watch it back there. I don't want to turn it back on Twitch, and then maybe it gets smacked other ways. I'm not trying to mess with that. As of right now, we'll just kind of let it go. So, anyway, like I said, hopefully you guys have the proper email in. Hopefully you guys are getting the, now I'm not going to call it weekly. The YouTube one from 223 was missing too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't hit a button properly. It's possible I did that, but anyway, this should have gone out at 3 p.m. It usually does it in like weird waves. I'm not sure why some people get it at like 7 p.m. even though I sent it at a specific time, but pay attention now. You can grab the free pack that's in there a little bit later, and we'll go over what's going to go on. So between now and Saturday at 4:30 p.m., you guys have a couple things to fill out. The salaried version that we're going to go over here in a bit. The main salary survivor game is going to be 2 survivors. There's going to be a bracket. There's going to be daily games, daily contests for you guys to play in. The 1 survivor game, the salaried version of it, is going to be subscriber only. This is not going to be, oh, you ask me for what? No, if you're not a subscriber, you can't play in it, and there's a reason for that. We're going to explain that here in a minute. But let's go through. So, it's bracket season! Welcome to March, and the next event in the FTS calendar, FTS Madness. So if you guys have been with us in the past, we tend to do this. We've done it a little bit differently in the past. We've had teams in the packs, but it takes a little bit, like, it's a lot of work to get them in. It's too much to get through, but prior to all that, we do typically do a nice contest with all of the teams. If you guys haven't seen already, this is the setup. This is mine. All the teams and where they were seeded coming out of the NFL season. We have the NFC on the left, the AFC on the right. You have KC down here, losers. The 1 seed, and we have the Eagles up here, the real losers. The 1 seed on this side. And we're going to be going through all of these games. So, the first round over here, and these are my picks. The very first round, these 16 games, half of these are going to be going off on Saturday, starting at 4:30 p.m. The other half, shut up, Beard, are going to be on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. And if you guys go and you check out the site, you'll see at the very top, there's a game every half hour, all right, on Saturday up to, I believe, 8:30. Did it go too far? No, okay, so 8 o'clock's the final game. And then Sunday we come back up at 1, 1:30, 2, 2:30, all the way up until 4:30. When those games kick off, hopefully you guys have your Survivor stuff in. There's going to be 2 contests. Hopefully you guys have your brackets in as well. If you want to submit a bracket, it's going to cost you $10K to get in, unless Lovable loves you or somebody else loves you. And that's going to be due by the time that the games kick off. I won't, you can get them in right up to the game time, but once they kick off, I'm going to call it there. And it's $10K to get in, but once the 10K is in, say we have 20 people, that's $200K. I'm going to sprinkle 50% on top, a little more than the sprinkle. So say 20 people are in, it's going to be a $300K credit prize pool. We're going to go 70, 20, 10. So the winner of the bracket, whoever has the best picks, winner of the bracket is going to get 70% of that $300K, so $210K. That's right, Schmuck, some good math there. And 20% the second, and 10% to third. If you look close in the bracket up here, I changed it up a little bit this year. It's going to go 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. I don't know. Let's just see how that feels. I think we did like doubling, and it was a bit higher in the end. Round 1 wins. Anything you get right are 1 point. Round 2 are 2. Round 3 are 4. 4 are 6. And if you get the champion right, you're going to get 10 points on top. So, I don't know. I feel like last year we did it. It was almost like spoken for by the third round. We kind of knew. So, we'll change it up a little bit. You can show the winning bracket, a.k.a. mine. Yeah, I don't want to show yours. Clown show. Clown show over here, my guy. Clown show. Turn this down a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, so like I said, if you go in, we're going to go through this, but I'll show you here in a bit. There's a link in the newsletter that will link you right to the Discord channel. So you guys can go, download the file. If you don't have Excel, all right, if you don't have Excel, download the file, and or you could use Google Sheets, all right, and fill it out, send it back to me, and we'll get it figured out. So we're going to have our bracket that's going to have the NFL teams in it, all right, which is going to end on March 15th. Then we are also going to be doing an NCAA bracket after the fact. I'll put up the full prize pool for that one. You won't have to buy in with 10K. So not only are you going to have a chance to win a team, one of the 64 teams, via the salaried game being a sub, and I'm going to be giving out some nice cash for that. That's why you have to be a subscriber. You can get up to three entries in that for being a tier 3 sub. So I think it's sub 1, 2, and 3. So you can get up to 3 entries there. As long as you're a tier 3 sub, awesome. Tier 1, you're still going to get in. And how that's going to work, we'll go over that. I'll show that a little bit later. But how that's going to work is you're the top 4 seeds. You're going to get the number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1, the top 4 overall in whatever order they put them out. All right. So again, we'll kind of shed a little more light on that a little bit later. But once ours is done, we're going to get into the actual NCAA games because I do love March Madness. Z, you're working from home. I'm just going to come to your house maybe on Thursday. We'll see. Bro, I'll bring Baker. That'll be fun. You can pretend like you're going to work. We'll rip some games. Or you could take off. We'll go out to the bar with Baker. Be sick. Party. Exactly. That's not even a keyword. So anyway, so that's what we're going to have going on. That's going to be basically the next 10, 11 days-ish. And all of that is going to lead us right into the St. Patrick's Day event. Another set of cards. I'm probably going to do ins. I think I've got a cool idea. Yeah, there's going to be unlimited too, Steve. You'll see. We're going to go over that here in a sec. So, there's also going to be daily stuff. All right. So, even if you're not a sub and you can't get into this one, there's going to be 2 survivor modes. There's going to be it's going to be sort of an unlimited. It's going to be a 1 million rating. I don't know how that's going to go. Going to be a 1 million rating survivor. There's going to be a salaried survivor. The million rating is going to be 1 entry. The salary is going to be up to 3. And then every day, there's going to be 4 games. There's going to be dailies as well. So the typical daily schedule will be up. All right. So this is all going to lead us into St. Patrick's Day. I have a pretty good idea for some fun inserts as well. So hopefully I can make some good stuff there. But here we go. So during the event, there's going to be a couple like we talked about. There's going to be the salary madness. Sub only, like I said, up to 3 entry max. All right. Top 64 finishers get an NCAA team corresponding to that seed. So we're going to get the list of the top 64 once all the playing games and everything are good. And where you finish in the salary madness game, again, you can win up to 3 times. Wherever you finish, you're going to get the corresponding seed. So if you finish 10th, if you finish 1st, 10th, and 25th, you're going to get the team ranked 1st, 10th, and 25th heading into the NCAA tournament, if that makes sense. All right. And then the prize pool that I'm going to set up for that so that we get to watch through the NCAA tournament, the prize pool will be cash and tickets and credits and packs and things. But again, that's because there's cash. That's why you have to be a sub to the site. I'm not going to try to put people in for free and all that. Now, if you're not subbed, you can't be in that, but you can do everything else. So that will be the only sub game. Then we're going to have a 1 million rated RPG Madness contest as well. Single entry, whether you're a tier 3, tier 1, whatever, it's going to be a free entry. So if you're here, you're in, you can jump in that. We're going to go through, actually we can go through those now, right? Yeah. So this is what it's going to look like. These are the prizes for the salaried version. And remember, you can win up to 3 times. So First place on top of the NCAA team, you're going to get 500 trophies, a legendary trade-in, and a holiday blackout. Second and third, legendary trade-in plus 200 trophies. And then you're going to get 4th through 10th, an epic trade. I think it's actually multiple epic trade-ins. Is it? 3 epic trade-ins. There you go. 3 epic trade-ins, 4th through 10th. So there's a lot of spots there. 100 trophies. Oh, excuse me. And then it's going to go down from there, 11th through 15th. And top 25 are going to get paid out in general. All right, so 16 to 25, some trophies. 11 to 15, you're going to get a little bit more. Plus, I think it's 1 or 2 more epic trade-ins. And then for the million... Wait. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. And so this is the other one. This is the Million Madness. I don't know. Come up with a better name if you want. This is the RPG version. So, again, 500 trophies at the top. Holiday Whiteout guaranteed. Holiday Epic 3-pack as well. Second and third, 200 trophies. Holiday Epic 3-pack. 4th through 10th. You're going to get some stuff in there, including the trade-ins like we saw before. These 4 right here are going to be for placement top 15. Below that, these are all going to be, you know, PvE style. You hit those points. I have literally no idea how this is going to go, okay? So, 25K is going to be the first cutoff. Remember, it's Survivor, so if you pick teams that go all the way, you're going to have a lot of shots at some of your best cards. 25K will get you an Epic Resource Pack. 50 will get you an Epic Unlimited. 75 Legendary Resource Pack. 100K Legendary Unlimited. And 125 Super Resource Pack. I'm literally just guessing here. I don't understand how that's going to go. But yeah, I don't know. So again, these are kind of bonuses. All the stuff up here, that's going to be, you know, the majority of like the stuff you're really going to want from this, but these are nice little bonuses as well. And I think most people should be able to get in the 25K range as long as you don't pick teams that get squashed right away. But again, we'll see. I kind of went off the last contest we had. I think that was 100K though. This is $1 million. So technically this is like a 300K contest, I guess, right? Does that make sense? Why is this not... Oh, it's not shuffling. That's why. All right, there we go. All right, so does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? Can't wait for the salary contest. Yes. Samesies, bruv. Samesies. Yeah, no, it's going to be good. So, so those are the 2 main contests we're going to have going on. And again, the reason why I said sub only for the 3-maxer for the salary version is because I'm going to be giving away cash. Cold, hard cash, homie, straight cash, homie. Going out for that one. So that's the main reason for that. I don't feel like trying to navigate. Oh, I'm a real person. And no, not doing that. You sub, you get entries. You don't. That's just the way it is. All right. So there you go. Some cash to be won out there. And again, I'll announce that. You know, midway through as we start getting closer to March Madness time. I'm excited. I love March Madness. I don't know if it was last year, maybe the year before. It was awesome watching March Madness live. Where like I was watching, we were watching in Discord, everyone was laughing, just having a good time. It was good time. I love Thursday and Friday March Madness, even though I'm not like the biggest college basketball fan. It's a lot of fun to me, man. So yeah, man, it'll be a good time. I streamed it the one year. Yeah, dude, it was really fun. I loved it, man. All right, bracket challenge. So we talked about this. If you guys want in on our bracket challenge, this is with the NFL teams. This is going to be the first one. It's one I have to do manually, okay? So I ask that you figure out the Excel. Either you have Excel or you figure out... Go Zags, LOL. Or you figure out how to use Google Sheets. I believe you can even do it on your phone and get something back to me. We'll get everyone... The people who really can't figure it out by Friday... we'll try that. I'm going to go live Friday for a bit. We'll try to get everybody squared away then and make sure everybody gets in who wants to be in, because I know everybody's got some coins out there. Everybody's been saving for hexes and everything else. I can't wait to drop heat though for the St. Patrick's Day cards, and all of a sudden everyone blows. I can't wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, but here's what we got. So it's going to be 10K buy-in, 50% on top. I'm going to just add from admin. So if we end up with 40 people in. All right, 40 people. That's 400. It'll be a 600 coin or 600,000 coin prize pool. And again, it'll be 70, 20, 10. And this is for our NFL games, the ones that we're going to be simming starting Saturday and watching starting Monday. And don't forget, that means Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to be live all 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with games, all three. It's going to be 4 games each day, so it's going to be wacky. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesday are going to be round 2, technically, of the tournament. Friday will be the full round 3. And then again, we'll come back the following week and we'll do 1 round on Monday, the 2 games, and then we'll finish it off on Wednesday. So we'll have our prize winners by then. We'll have our NCAA winners, seed winners by then, and we'll also know who's actually in March Madness. So it should be a good time. The Thursday Friday chaos is always one of the better sports times of the year. Yeah, 100%, man. I love it, man. It's good stuff. You get a little Barkley in there. It's all good, man. All right. So if you've lived under a rock, or you're new, if you haven't checked out the homepage, I did add this in a link. This link will take you right to YouTube to check out the tutorial. Same thing is on the homepage. Pack of the week. It only makes sense, right? Really, the better team. Figure why not? And it's green leading into almost St. Patrick's Day. It's like that weird, funky blue-green. So there you go. Pack of the week is out there as well. And yeah, there you go. That's the newsletter for the week. Join the Discord if you haven't done so already. But if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Sick Ian book. Yeah, I do have an Ian book, I think. Wait, why'd you say sick Ian book? MVP runner-up. Shut up, kid. But yeah, man, make sure you guys are getting the newsletter. Hopefully it'll be a little steadier. Again, I don't realistically want to get to the point where in the pack. I don't want to get to the point where like I have to do it every single week. But every other is definitely doable. So let's show some support. You can open in browser at the top. You can share it around. It's all good information for the most part. I'm tweaking it up here and there, trying to make it look better first and foremost, and then figuring out the easiest way to kind of get stuff in quickly. So I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of matching the new vibe and everything else that we have going on. So yeah, if you're not getting it, if you signed up with an old email or a fake email or whatever you did, you could DM me. I'll try to get you guys squared away. Sometimes some of the older email systems just don't really work well with Send in Blue, what we use. But yeah, I can at least post the link or send the link or whatever to try to get you guys hooked up. And again, there is a free team pack in some of these, or most in every one of these, and some more signups for subs and different things here that we do as well. So there you go. Any chance Apex Rocket League games make a comeback? Yeah, 100%. It's the biggest reason why. I mean, we're doing it. It's just I usually play with Theo. Theo has a different job. Now you're around, I can jump in with you. We could do some poker. We could do all kinds of different stuff, man. I'm definitely down to do a lot of that. So, but I do have to keep my focus on tutorials and all that good stuff as well. It's important to get it going because very soon, I'll be kicking the ads back on. We want to make sure that every person that we get in, that we can try to keep, or at least have a better shot at keeping to get more people in and excited and buying and ripping and trading and in the Discord and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, it's all positive, all posy vibes, boys. So there you go. That's gonna be the March Madness, FTS Madness event. And yeah, man, it should be good stuff overall. So like I said, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, you can hit me up at Discord, !Discord. You guys want to bring that up. I did say earlier, for anybody who was saying like, the recent Twitch stream, it's not up. Twitch has a new policy now, or a new thing in there. They automatically basically mute and shut off your VOD if like there is music in the back that they detect now. It's just something new they're doing. I can shut that off, but I don't know if it's going to actually lead to anything later or matter or anyway. So you can go to YouTube. You can go there. You can find the live VODs there all the time. And yeah, I went and checked. They for the most part, they should be there. It should be good to go. So, all I kind of like that marbles game. Yeah, we did a lot of marbles. We did marbles back in the day, and that was fun. Yeah, man. Do I have? Is there any? Oh, let me. Let's look at. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally. I don't think I could accidentally show anything. There's really not much here that's screw upable. But yeah, so here's the schedule basically. Let's just do this. Here you go. Here you go. Oops. Please, no. No, shut up. Okay. All right. So here's the... shut up. Here's the schedule, basically. Oh, I hate that, too. Here's the schedule of everything we have going on this week. So, I'm going to open them up now. In a minute, I'm going to open up the contest. You guys will be able to fill out the bottom 2 survivors. And then on Sunday, I will open up the Monday triple set. After the Mondays are done, I'll open up the Wednesday triple set. After the Wednesdays are done, we'll have our second round done. I'll open up the Friday triple set, and then you guys can start getting stuff in. By the way, I think I noticed this later, and I did delete it because I didn't want anyone thinking they saw something cool and got the wrong impression. I posted I was looking at is 15K good? Is 20K good? Trying to come up with what made sense for a lot of these. And I had a dummy contest to line up in. Please don't think you saw predictors or whatever. Trust me, they were wrong teams on there. Don't go by that. Don't think you saw something earlier and it's going to help you out. Make sure you pick whoever you think. And yeah, don't go by that when you guys are looking, because then you're going to be mad at me. I was merely trying to figure out if 15K would work, if it would look good, if it would, not be all greens and blues and instead a bunch of normals. But yeah, it seems to be okay. So I ripped all the teams back out and put in the proper ones after I made that. So let's not go crazy from the other day if you guys did see it. But I did delete it pretty quickly. I hope nobody saw and decide to make their, lovable. You can give me a redo on your thing if you did. What about rarity capped contests? It's just not going to be a thing for a bit. It really won't be. I would like that for sure. It's the bigger problem is, the bigger problem is that, think about it, right? You can easily we do that already, right, with players, but the problem is you can set any gear, and then we'd have to make it so that the gear automatically rips off or whatever, and it's just kind of it's just, I don't know, it's kind of a mess otherwise. So at least for right now, I mean, it does feel like it would be a nice little update and it would help out, but yeah, I'm not completely sure if it would be, I don't know, whatever. It would be nice to play with, but as is anything, it takes a lot of it takes a lot of tweaking and things for John to implement things like that, and there's a lot of stuff that we need. So as much as that would be nice, and I agree, we'll put it on the back burner and we'll try to get some of the bigger small items done, and this one big item that I do want to get done soon. So yeah, should be good. Redoing my bracket. No, never mind. Don't worry about it. Thoughts on a no gear, just base player contest? Dude, Neil, so I said this. So one of the things, we talked about it before, right? One of the things I want to do is coming up for Season 9, once, remember, March 15th hits and free agency starts. Worst time of the year starts for me. There's going to be a ton of crap going on. Bugsy yelling breaking news, even though everybody dropped it 10 minutes ago. All that's going to be starting out March 15th, right? A lot for me to do. Well, with Season 9, when we start that about May 1st in that range, once the majority of the big players move, maybe not Derek Carr, I want to try the first alpha RPG seasonal fantasy football. And what I said I want to do is I want to basically shut up, Seahawk. I basically want to do a draft. I want to use RPG cards and we say, okay, we're going to do epic only, right? Or legendary and down only, but no gear or whatever, right? We pick 10, 9 other people and me. We draft teams. And then, okay, cool. I drafted Joe Burrow and I drafted Jamar Chase. I'm the only one who can use them, just like a regular fantasy league. And then I would set up a contest where we could only play against each other each week. It would be a lot of manualing, right? Like you'd have to set a lineup with only the players you own. So you'd have to kind of know where to draft and what to do. If we could trade if you want to be able to use Burrow. I don't know. Some version of fantasy football using our cards, because I know that's somewhere that we've talked about we do want to go later on. If it was big enough to where there's enough people, a lot of people that would want to play like a full season thing. But it's got to be more RPG, right? It's got to be quicker or more custom. You could even maybe use things like the Sims and things to do like one in a week or faster, whatever, But yeah, things like that. I do want to try that for Season 9, though. And I'd say it'd be easier just going no gear, just the players themselves. You know what I mean? So yeah. No gear contest. Definitely something I've put some thought into and would be a cool little addition. But really, to me, it would make a lot of sense with like, looking at it from like a seasonal league or like a couple week league kind of a thing. So. Imagine how many leaderboards we could get on the screen. What? Oh God, dude. I always think about it, man. We got enough leaderboards on the screen already, man. It's already hard. Like 6 is like I think the max you could probably get on, and it's like if you do 6, you're gonna have like 3 places in each shot, which isn't that great. But yeah, I don't know. When are champs dropping? Shut up. Do you ever say anything nice? Go shave your beard. So don't do it. It's so pretty. Don't do it, man. All right. I guess the only other thing I have is I know everybody's been freaking out about acting, complaining. It's all very doable. It's definitely not what I said before, where it's like, you can definitely autofill and go. I thought so, but I think I just get like slightly lucky. Because it doesn't, like, I'm still doing the whole, like, downgrade each one. I don't like that. And if I don't, I play against, like, 50s. Like, if I, that's probably fine. That's good. Allen sucks, but whatever, right? If I do that, 56, 32, 40, 24, 31, 23. The thing is, they don't crush you, right? It's just that if you go against, like, 3 other bots, they're all very competitive now. It's not like you either murder them and they get, like, you drop 5K and they drop, like, 100. It ain't like that anymore. They're always it's very close, So it's not as much of you're just going to win all the time, right? So I had to go back to doing, like, the downgrade thing. And doing, like, the rarity downgrade does seem to help. It's kind of like old school, right? So should you downgrade positions? Well, what it used to be was you would look at the min rating and you would say, all right, stick to the min rating. If you go too far over, they're going to crush you. And I thought this ratings update was going to help out with that. And it seemed like it did, but I don't believe it actually did, right? So here's all greens, some 27, 43, 45. So if I go, you're going to play a bunch of 45, 50, 55. But the thing is, you also have level 45 players, 33, 27, 43, 50. So, like, it is fair. Like, that's the thing. To me, I'm thinking what we probably do is I want to go over this with John. Maybe what we do is we subtract, like, if greens are 20 rolls, maybe we make it 10 instead, so that maybe they don't get as great at players or rolls or whatever. And then there's got to be a better sweet spot, because you should be able to go in, autofill, and not have to tweak much other than going, I want a whiteout in, Like, you shouldn't have to tweak too much, and you should be able to go and not get, like, straight murdered. But again, dude, this is a level 81 Aaron Rodgers. Why can't the bots use level 81 Kelsey? Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good. All right, come on. This is so effed. There's no way he doesn't go 175. Yeah, so this is already an L, basically. So, Should we take the rating min at 3 times illicit? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I do. It's not that I do that. What I'm doing is I'm just, in my head, I'm going, okay, I know that when I would typically do legendaries, I would pick the couple legendaries I want to use, and then I would, like, lower it down for my fill-in guys, right? Like, Terry actually hasn't been very good. Monra, I don't know, I'll use Garrett Wilson. I do want to get Pat rolling, and let me get that in there. So, like, you know, 196 3 times is, what, 600K? I'm not using 600K. I'm staying low. It's more that I'm focusing on, like, a tier down in rarity color, right? That way, you know, you're still going to have, like, it's not going to make that big a difference because at the end of the day, you still have all these points for level. So there's still, like, you know, this seemed to do pretty good, right? 0, 17, 7, 1, 25, 41. I mean, that's probably the way to go, right? But still, we're talking field goal plus 300. And if it hit INT on there, you know, it could still get you. But again, like, it should be able to get you. IMO. So yeah, I tend to just kind of, like, rarity down. In normal, I don't think it matters that much. You can pretty much hit it and go. Paris Campbell, level 14, 20-yard reception. That could get you right there. That definitely could get you. And Cousins actually has pass TD. So, again, they shouldn't have past 2 point. Like, it's, you know, it should be good to go. Taking equips off normal and fine works, but rare is super broken. Yeah, I mean, remember, Epic was super broken before. Even raritying down didn't help, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's probably fine, right? Like, you gotta figure it out. You gotta use, look, like, a lot of what Zug probably does is he's probably pounding completions and some of the lower rated things. Like, he's just saving on that, right? More points per rating. You do that, you're gonna get, the bot's going to have a lower rating to deal with, and you're going to get lower leveled bots as well, right? Or you're going to be able to pound them with level, like, it just depends, right? Do you want your build to be for missions? Do you want your build to be for live games? Or is it good to be kind of somewhere in between, which is probably what Zug is, you know? His stuff is probably, you know, we saw some completions the other day on there, which almost nobody uses because it's what? It's guaranteed points, but it's really crappy. Except the rating value on completions is like, it's like an 8 or a 4 or something. It's like 4 points, right? Where TD is 32 or more. I don't remember. I forget what it is now, but it's a lot different now. So, you know, figuring out where you can save a little bit, it's just going to make the bots less OP. But again, like, I personally still think it should be, you should be able to autofill. And if you're playing in Epic, you should be able to use all epics with epic gear like that, you know, as long as you're not going to, like, legendary. It's just, to me, it's about finding that sweet spot too, right? Zug said he was pounding lower tier equips on players. Yeah, I mean, again, to me, that's just not the way to do it, right? Like, if you want to beat epics, you should be able, like, the base for an epic, bots, to me, should be epic bots, or like epic players with a mix of epics and, you know, epic and rare gear, except, you know, you're pounding level 50, so they kind of have to too. I don't know. It's not perfect. Maybe we can just decrease the rolls a bit. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna talk about it more, so we'll try to tweak it, fix it, figure it out, figure out what makes sense, and, you know, help everybody out a little bit. We'll see what happens this week. I will say, for all the complaining and whatnot, I mean, I was doing kind of the same thing. Yesterday, I think I had like 17 or 18 wins last night, or after day 1. And, I mean, we got 21 days worth of missions to hit 225, so that's a pretty good pace, you know? I slowed down today. I'm at 58. I'm probably not going to hit... I'm definitely not going to hit 700, but... I'm already at, what, 13 supers, 19 legendary, 14 epic. I mean, it's always been that way, though. I mean, that's still consistent. See, to me, if we can make it so that the rolls are less so you're not playing the best players, because what you'll notice is, as you get higher and the rolls go crazier, you can basically look at the super players that you play against and go, oh, T. Higgins must be better in activity. Like, you're going to play a lot of, like, the higher activity players, right? Whereas, you know, you go down the normal... Kirk Cousins is a clown boy. Some of these guys are good, but, like, JJ has not been that good. You play a lot of, like, you'll all of a sudden see players that don't have a picture because they're just that bad, right? But I still think kind of scaling it lower on the front end might just help a little bit more. And then it should get, should get harder and better. Right now, people have said it. Like, Super is almost like the easy one if you have the cards, right? If you don't have the cards, clearly, you're not going to be able to get there yet. Like, somebody like Steve who just doesn't have the cards, he's not good enough. He ain't going to be able to do it. Just kidding, love you. Was there a change to how often you play against 3 bots? No, I don't think any of that stuff changed. No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know, 3 bots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. I think the only, like, what is it? As you go higher, you have more teams. That's about it. Or, like, more games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, you'll never see, down here, you'll see some. Like, this is 4 games. You'll sometimes see 2. You'll never see that, like, above Epic, I don't think. Like, I don't think you could see only 2 games, which I think the minimum's 4 in Super, which is funny, right? So, yeah. So, there you go, boys. There you go. All right. So, if anybody has any more questions, like I said, you could DM me too. You can ask around. If you missed out and you want to catch back up, everything here that you're seeing, this is all from the newsletter that went out today. Hopefully you got it. If you did not get it, DM me. Make sure your email is right. But you might have to get off of Hotmail and whatever other old school stuff and get a Gmail, maybe, and grow up a little bit, guys. Seahawk and actually it's like Noah. I think Noah doesn't get it a lot. So I could also dump the link in there, but that doesn't help me track. I should do that. I could dump the link into Discord. So anyway, so that's that. So yeah, let me open up the contest real quick. Make sure we're good. My heart. La 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 da da. Monday. Yeah, Monday's like 22 hours ahead of schedule. Alright, so where's this one? What's today's day? 3-1 at 4:30. Oh, it's gonna open in a half hour already. Okay. Look at me. It's like I actually did something right. Alright. Well, they'll be up in a half hour-ish, so you guys can go start filling everything out. Jumping on in. And can I get in there and see? This is stupid. I'm going to accidentally show something now that I have filled out stuff. Survivor. 1 million madness. This is Survivor, right? This will be up 3-1. This will be up in a few minutes. Okay. Yeah. Bang. All right. So like I said, I showed this the other day. This is going to be my squad that I'm rolling with. Of course, the real champs. I can't wait till they come back and Sodgate turns out that Andy Reid and the boys were cheating, and the Sod was. No, I hope that. But yeah, hey, I'll take it, but I won't take that. But this is what I'm going with. This is what I'll be rocking for the duration of the playoffs. And yeah, man, games will start on Saturday. So Saturday, 4:30 p.m. I think is the first kickoff. Saturday is 8 games. Sunday, 1 p.m. starts, and that'll have 8 games as well every 30 minutes. So if you want to check out more, very top, you can go look, see the entire schedule. The ones that are missing, obviously, those aren't filled in yet. It goes all the way to Wednesday. Oh, and when the Wednesday, the final day, the final time slot, the final game, it will be a day game. It will not be a night game. It's Lauren's birthday. Oops. I had a schedule for nighttime. Imagine. Oh, Zach, I would have needed that couch, Daddy. That would have been a rough one. So yeah, so next Wednesday is Lauren's birthday. We're celebrating this weekend. Next weekend, I'm sure there's a lot going on. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I'll be designing St. Patrick's Day cards. We'll be getting stuff set for this. Get your 10K, and get your brackets in, man. I'll help everyone get filled out. All right? So there you go. These dudes get paid millions to do stupid what? Oh, okay. I saw Bugsy cursing. Shut up, clown! Stop cursing! And hopefully you guys can hear me better today. And when the games are going, hopefully it's a little better as well. I went and I watched back, and I couldn't believe how drowned out I was. I like the game being loud, but I was very drowned. I couldn't hear everything as well. It's hard to sync this up with what you guys hear. So now the music should be down a little bit more, and I can still hear it. I'll be able to talk easier, and the game won't drown me out completely, so that you guys can hear me. Not that it really matters. So anyway, there you go. All right. So there you go. Good luck. Go Eagles. If nobody else wants to take the Eagles, I'm good with that. I will roll with my boys. Feeling good about that one. And yeah, boys, 4:30. It should be up. All right. DM me if you did not get the newsletter. It should be in. I'll double check, but it probably said if you guys missed it, it's also possible some will go out later today. So by end of the day, if you guys don't get it, I'll post the link so you guys can jump in, at least grab the free pack and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, I'll be back on Friday. It'll be another short one. We're just gonna get some. We're gonna help the people out who literally cannot get the brackets filled and back, but try to get it to me, okay? Please help me out, man. I'm not trying to manually put in many. And yeah, man, it should be a good event. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Good luck filling out. And yeah, man, talk to everybody in Discord. And yeah, see you guys again Friday. All right. Later, boys.
Take